guys? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. We have another exciting training. Today we're going to talk about customer acquisition. We're also going to talk about how do you get your first couple of customers and how do you trigger that first check. A lot of people have been asking me, well, how do we get customers? Well, we don't go door to door knocking trying to find customers, and we don't stand in front of Walmart. It's real simple. People try to complicate this and make it more difficult than it really is. So I'm going to share with you today how to get those customers and trigger checks fast, because that's what's going to encourage your organization to continue to grow and to duplicate. Everything you do from the very beginning is the groundwork, the foundation that you're laying is going to determine your success in the business. The first thing you want to do is you want to become your own customer. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Do you want to have free electricity for the rest of your life? Yes, who doesn't? Make yourself your own customer. If you do that, it'll duplicate and everybody else will do the same thing. If you don't, that'll duplicate too, and you don't want that to happen. So you become your own customer. That's the first thing you do. Second thing is you find that one person that you want to help. If you could give anyone free electricity, just look at it that way and think of it that way. If you could give anyone free electricity, who would you do that for? Who would you help? I decided to help my parents. So first I made myself a customer, and then I called my parents and I said, I need a little information. I started a new business and I'm going to help you get your electricity for free. My parents became customers. Now they have free electricity. I do too. You want to help them get that too also after you do that. Don't just tell them that and not do it. But once you do that, you just did it. You triggered your first check. You made your first $100. Now it might not seem like a lot, but you're laying the groundwork. That's going to duplicate. When you go out and get a brand new consultant, what are you going to tell him to do? The same exact thing you did. You're going to ask him, would you like to have your electricity for free for the rest of your life? And guess what he's going to say? Yes. Okay, great. Step one, let's make yourself a customer. Once he does that, ask him, if you could help anybody get their electricity for free, who would it be? Your parents, your grandparents, a loved one? Let's help them. Let's call them and get their information, okay? That's how you're going to trigger their check. You're not going to call and ask them. You're not going to call and tell them, hey, I can save you some money on your bill. You're not ever going to even talk about rates. This is not about rates. This is about you calling and helping somebody else to be able to save money on their bill and get it for free. That's it. We don't want to try to get into rate games and how we can save you money and my rate is lower than your rate. Most people don't even know what they're paying. Do you know what you're paying right now? Most people think they do, but they really don't. So what do? You join the business, you make yourself a customer, you pick one person you want to help, you trigger your first check, and you let that duplicate in your business. So let's talk about objections, okay? Not everything's going to go that smoothly, right? Sometimes your brand new consultant that you're talking to is just not going to get it. They're not going to understand, or they might tell you something like, but I'm under contract. What do you say when someone tells you they're under contract? You say, great. That's great. That's great. You're going to have more success because you're going to be able to tell people they have contracts what you did. What did you do? You went ahead and became a customer of Ambit Energy even though you had a contract. And there was a cancellation fee, and you paid $150 or maybe $200 or even $250, but you did that because you understood that this was a business, okay? And that was a business investment. And if you didn't become a customer, it was not going to duplicate in your organization like we just finished talking about. So if you have a contract, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Let Ambit do the work for you. All you got to do is become your own customer. Ambit will send a letter to your company letting them know that you're now an Ambit customer. Your electric company is going to send you a final bill letter, which will include the cancellation fee. And then you can just pay it with the savings you're getting from Ambit, right? So let Ambit pay your cancellation fee in a way, right? I'm not saying Ambit's going to pay your cancellation fee, but if you're saving $20, $30 a month, I've had people save $50, $100 a month. Why don't you send that $20 a month to your company and pay that cancellation fee with Ambit money? It just makes sense. If you're starting your own business, you want to start it off right. Most businesses require large investments. Right now, we have a special promotion going on, and that is zero. You can join the business for nothing, and it's usually $429. So take that $429 and invest part of it in you being able to become your own customer. The other part, and maybe your parents or grandparents or whoever else you were going to help to get their electricity for free, paying their cancellation. But the main point here is it doesn't matter if you're under contract. Nothing matters. You need to become your own customer. If you do not become your own customer, you're not going to be successful in this business. If your consultants that are joining the business do not want to become their own customer, even after you explain all this to them, they just saved you a lot of time because they're not going to be successful. It's not going to duplicate. I personally will not even work with anyone who has not taken the first step and became their own customer. Now, if you live in a non-deregulated area or all bills paid apartment, I'll still work with you. But I'm saying if you have the opportunity and the availability to be able to become your own customer, then do it. Because that's the only way you're going to be able to be successful in this business. It's all about honesty and integrity, right? We can't tell someone else to do something that we haven't even done ourselves. Look, we're going to have much more training videos following this. So please remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And that way you can keep in contact with us and we can help you grow your organization and you can go out and help many people and their families change their lives.